Okay, for those of you who need the video for the 3D heart origami fold, here it is. We're going to take the paper and fold it in half vertically first. Reopen. Now fold it in half the other way. And reopen. This will form a cross crease in the center. Now spot this center crease, look for the top edge and bring it to that crease. Fold and reopen. And do the same with the bottom edge. To the center crease, fold, and reopen. Now you should have 4 rows and a vertical crease here in the center still. And that's the crease that we're going to look for as we fold the left and right edges to the crease and open. So let's do that. All right. Now you should have a series of squares, and there's a few spots that you want to pay attention to. The top left square has this vertex down here, and the top square on this side has this vertex here. We're going to mark those 2 points because we're going to need them to direct the next series of folds. So we're going to take this bottom vertex of the paper and bring it up to this point, but we're only going to use that motion to create a crease line here. Okay, so we're not going to fold all the way across. We're just going to fold here. So let's do that now. Now I would just press this section here down. It's actually like a section that's defined by the outline of that small square. But this section here is what we actually create the crease for. And then that is shown by this line right here. I'm going to do the same thing this way, taking this bottom vertex up to this point, and then only creasing this section here so that when I open it up, I end up making a crease only along this part. Okay, so once again, this one, creasing here to create this line, this crease, and then doing this and creasing here to make this line, this crease. Okay? So next, I'm going to spot the center of the entire paper. And I'm going to take the top vertex here on this side and on this side, fold them down to that center point, but I'm only going to crease here and here. Okay, so let me show you how I do that. I'll take this vertex, bring it to that point, but only crease up to here. From here to here is where I crease, and then I make that line. I do the same this way, only creasing here to here. So let me clean that up a little. There we go. All right, so there we have that. The next thing I need to do is very simple. I'm just going to take every vertex of the paper, all four, and fold them down. And keep them folded. Just like that. Okay. Now, what you want to look for is this bottom, because I'm on this side, right, my body. So this side of the paper is, I'm considering the bottom. So this edge right here and this edge right here will be folded to meet these lines that we made earlier. It looks like this. And like this. Okay, and once I have that, I can turn the entire thing over. Now I'm gonna look for this line, that's a crease, and this one, and those start at these two top points and go straight down, right? So I'm going to find that crease line and just fold the whole thing back to make it a nice secure crease. It's a mountain fold here and a mountain fold here on this side too. I'm securing that really nicely. That also allows this heart, well, what will eventually be a heart, to kind of stand up, you see, make it more three-dimensional, okay? Now what I want you to spot is this triangle right here, okay? That triangle right there, because that is going to come down while the two small triangles on either side of it, this one and this one, stay back. So you can kind of like push those back while you take the original triangle that I mentioned and pull that down. You see? And then try to make a nice crease there along the top. And when you've done that, you basically have your project, three-dimensional heart. So let me show you that one last time. This is what we had. You have this triangle here, these two smaller triangles on either side of it. Those two triangles go backwards, and then this triangle comes down, and then it turns the whole thing into a three-dimensional heart. Okay, and that's it, you're done.